So, hello guys, how are you doing? My name is Adekunle Jelil, and you're welcome to Source TV. So, you shall carry me come here. You said I should talk about Rema's album. Okay. So, shoot, let's go. Basically, yeah, the album is when he started releasing those snippets for the album. I'm like, my first comment was like, this guy, I love how this guy is so daring with his music. And a lot of people were commenting, what kind of song is this? Since he don't link up with Charlie Poppy, that's when he started dropping nonsense. And I'm like, no. I feel like Rema is just being Rema. It's just being daring, and it's just the kind of artist that that does not run away from doing new things. You get? Yes. So when I saw the album, like I just laughed. Like I just like wow, this is interesting. It's about to be Rema is about to shake the whole place again. Like that was my first comment on the album before it dropped. So when the album dropped, and I practically I didn't rush myself to listen to it. Like I practically give myself the time. In fact, I listened to it in the midnight, so you get to get the vibe. And truth be told, when I listened to the album, I told myself that yes, I was right about this guy. Like what he was trying to do with the album, it was so obvious, and the way he treated it from the first song to the last, you will know that this guy actually know what he's doing. You get? And the album is like a proper body of work that you would know. It's not an album that you will not even. That album is not an album that you will not even understand what the artist is trying to do. There are albums that you see mid-tempo sound, you see you will not even understand the concept until the artist even come and do interview and all. But this album is self-explanatory. Is Rema taking us to another level, and is trying to show off his versatility and what he can do. That he can do anything when it comes to music. People are entitled to their opinion, and I feel like people are not just calming down. Like Nigerians are not calming down to actually examine this guy. He has a way you guys know him with, and he's coming with a different pattern. You get? So if it was that pattern that Rema did, if it was Olamide that sang like that, it wouldn't have been a problem. If it was maybe Reminisce, all these guys, all these shaku guys, all these street singers that did those kind of songs, it would have been dope. The comments would have been fire. But because it was Rema, you get? It's just like Simi coming to sing like Salawa Beni. You understand? You will be like, but no, this we need to give this artist room to flex their versatility. And when Olamide started rapping, and he started doing when the industry was tilting to every amapiano, tilting to azonto and all this other sound, Olamide did everything. You get? So this is Rema too. The young kid need to be given the chance to actually explore his talent. He has done everything. He has award. He has everything. His music has gone global. I think at this point in his career, he just needs to start testing waters and be doing all this kind of thing. And if it's working for him, and like we are even in Nigeria, all of us are even being hypocritical, because if you look at it, these are the kind of music we like to listen to. Vibes. So if you guys are new now, I think the comment, people just need to calm down and we'll see where the artist is coming. It's already blowing up. At the first instance, when I listened to the album, I know this album will do well. From the album, you can practically party with that album from the beginning to the end. Like it's a banger from the beginning to the end. You get? It's definitely going to blow in Africa, in Nigeria. And there is one thing about Rema. Rema has a way of making you fall in love with whatever he does when he start, because when he start performing the songs, when he start promoting the song, when he start, you eventually fall in love with it. You eventually like it. You eventually he has the charisma to make his music enter your body, the music cell. And talking about the vibe, everything Rema did on that album also has like international, can go international, because it's like he's trying to like make the whole world experience the core of Afrobeat. Who is that artist in Nigeria that can actually make the whole world experience the core of Afrobeat, like the kind of music we enjoyed back then, that was not able to make it to the international stage, to the international scene? So who is that artist that can do that if not Rema? So Rema is up there now, and I think he can actually like promote that core Afrobeat. This is like the roots. This is where Afrobeat, that you guys, this is how it started. This is how our people were enjoying it back then, and giving it to the whole world. Mix up with the Indian vibe and stuff. It's a very, very dope project, I must say. I feel like when it comes to international recognition, if you look at some of his interviews, Rema, when he talks about, I think this is an artist that I don't even expect it from him. Like, he's the least person I would think would appreciate Afrobeat, would want Afrobeat to be Afrobeat, would not come out and say, hey, I'm not an Afrobeat artist again. Do you understand? So he's the last person I would think would uphold Afrobeat culture like that. And with the way he's doing it, I think he's already out, like, guys, I don't care, I'm doing Afrobeat, Afro rave, Afro whatever, and he's doing it the way he wants to do it. And I know for a fact that the world will eventually recognize it. The world is going to accept it, and our own artists, our Nigerian artists that are saying they are not Afrobeat artists, they are trying to shy away from Afrobeat and all, they will eventually like come back. Because look at it, even the likes of Chris Brown, even the likes of all these foreign artists are trying to key into Afrobeat. Is it until Chris Brown started collecting Afrobeat award before we start? So before we get serious, so I feel like Rema this album is going to give him more respect internationally. It's going to expand him more. He has entered the Indian market, and they recently called him for a show, $3 million or $6 million show for in India, where he recently went to perform. And from looking at the songs on this album, the songs can make it to Indian scene, all these places that you never would thought Afrobeat would get to. The songs will make it there. So I feel like this song would eventually have more. This album will eventually have more impact on his career and even Afrobeat itself. When I listen to the album, my rating for the album, I rate the album 7-8 over 10. It's a very good album, excellent. In fact, I don't want to just be too all out, you get, but then let's say album 8 over 10. It's a very, very good album. I love it because of the fact that it's a proper body of work that you will understand what he's trying to do. I want you guys to dance in this album. This album is a core Afrobeat album, dance, club bangers, and he did it from the beginning to the end. And let me remind you that when it comes since Rema entered this music industry, Rema has been a pace setter in this Nigerian music industry. Pace setter in the sense that when before Rema, in Afrobeat culture, we don't have like this album culture, say people dropping album, artists trying to drop album back to back. It's always singles, collaboration every here and there. But when Rema came in, Rema dropped, in his first year in the music industry, Rema dropped three EPs in his first year. You understand? So it was when Rema did EP over and over again, and people accepted it. That was when other artists started doing projects, body of works. You understand? And the album EPs became a norm, became a normal thing within the industry space. Rema is a pace setter. So coming, this one that he did now with this album is setting another pace that you guys should not relegate this Afrobeat, core Afrobeat culture. Let's take this bass boost, let's take it international, and let's take it to the world. And kudos to him for that.